first official series that I'm going to try and start will be a Digimon progression series, TCG type thing. The Have any questions, put them in the comments. And also, uh, some rules that we have that probably some other ones that we haven't done, if you have seen some on YouTube, is we're digivolving without digivolution requirements besides like level. It's just color requirements for digivolution cards. Don't matter. Option cards, because normally how you play option cards, you need also the color requirements. Those will still matter for the option cards. But besides that, it's like other progression series you've seen on YouTube, like uh progression for Yu-Gi-Oh, so on and so forth. We're just making it more a wider scale. We'll see if we'll change it later on. Maybe viewers don't have it. But let's get into the pack openings. With I'm with Strongbutt and Narwhal. They go by many names as you're gonna hear in the video, and I'll catch you later in the packs.
Hello everyone. So this is going to be the set list overview before we get into pack openings and deck building and the matches. But just to kind of overview the cards we're going to be pulling from today, BT1 New Evolution released in 2020 as the first booster pack series for the Digimon trading card game. By today's standards, a very low power format, but there are still some cards here that have stood the test of time. And we're mostly just kind of going to be going over what's in the set, what to look for, what at least I am hoping to get from this set as kind of a strategy to build around. So just kind of starting off with the uncommon cards. One thing that's going to be kind of unique about this series is that we're ignoring color requirements for Digivolution. Um, Option cards and or effects that require colors or attributes are still abiding by the normal rules of Digimon, but since we're in a draft format, we're choosing to ignore Digivolution color requirements. So this means pretty much anything goes in terms of building a stack, which in my opinion makes for a lot of interesting new opportunities for gameplay, especially as we get into the more combo heavy segments. We can probably find some interesting combos there, and I personally am looking forward to monkeying around with those. But just kind of starting off, most of the things that are just kind of general build arounds for this set is going to be either your level 6 of choice or some of these low cost rookies that only cost around 2 or lower and still have decent stat lines. Like, for instance, yeah, down here, these Monodramon, Sukaimon, any of these low cost rookies have a lot of spam potential. And now that we're kind of in the phase of setters being rares, the opportunity of just kind of slapping down a couple guys is a big tempo advantage. And now a direct counter to this is playing Rosemon Control, which pretty much just shuts that entirely offline. They swing one, they lose the other due to Rosemon's effect, which isn't once per turn, so you can pretty much blank um, most of a field depending on how big each field is. These super rares are probably going to be the main build arounds, at least in terms of level 6s. Seraphimon also poses a big problem. Recover 1, pretty strong in terms of tempo, and then also being one of the few options with extra security tag. Being 10k does make it decently vulnerable to other effects, and isn't exactly DP boosting effects aren't exactly in abundance. Um, but lack of color restriction, so we can definitely make some things work. Um, but yeah, build arounds are going to be pretty slim pickings, really kind of determinative of what you get. Rosemont control, good. I would put Seraphimon up there as a pretty good build around as well. Depending on the level of memory people are slinging around, Grand Koagamon beating over some of these more lower powered level 6s could also be a decent strategy for chipping away security. I would say that Omnimon would be a massive tempo swing for anybody to get. So that is definitely going to be a chase card. Just being able to constantly be able to um, kind of get some board presence and then also being a double breaker as well, especially with some extra security attack effects that could possibly trigger. Definitely one of the more chasey cards of the set. Also, one thing that I don't think is probably going to get enough attention, the option cards of this set are also decently important as well. DP boosts, control tactics, extra memory gain. um, there's a lot that these option cards do that, while they are decently expensive, are still impactful enough that I think some of them are really good to be looking for. Are probably Holy Wave or Dimension Scissor or any of the minor DP boosting ones like Hornbuster. Those can all easily turn the tide in a game that I think should also definitely be on the lookout. But key things to kind of need to happen is the ability to get a memory setter, because not only are we still abiding by color requirements, so any option cards require those sources to be on the field. And while you might be able to kind of cheat around that by having a different colored rookie, um, tamers are the best way to facilitate that. So having these tamers on field is definitely the best way to kind of achieve um, all your options being usable. So that's just kind of everything that's to look out for, really, in my opinion. Setters, level sixes of choice are probably just going to be what the builds focus around, unless it's the only like non six based strategy is either two cost rookie rush or jamming champion beatdown, which there are a number of champions that have jamming, and if you can keep them around, it is definitely one way to chip away at your opponent's security. And then, just as kind of my own opinion, I personally think the option cards in this set are a little underrated and definitely need to be paid close attention to. And now we'll start getting into the pack openings. All right, starting off with 48 packs of BT1. Just to reiterate, the reason we're doing 48 packs is because these first few sets are in the Japanese printing, which has only half the normal pack size. So to compensate for that, we're opening up additional packs. So just to start off, Kokuamon is definitely great. Good way to chip out security. Blast Fire is also a good way of kind of lowering your opponent's um, guys. Metal Tyrannomon also a good level 5. 10k is very strong. Keeping it going. Nothing super great here. Howling Crusher, decent pull. Great Tornado, also pretty good. Gravity Crush, great. That's going to be used throughout the entire series probably. Mushroomon, Armadillomon off to a great start, securing that Rookie Rush strategy, and then Ogremon also being good for Champion Rush. Rosemon, there we go. Now, if we get more of this definitely facilitates a more defensive style around Rosemon. Um, more jamming champions, cheap champions too. Continuing on. Not much here of value. More Gravity Crush, great. Testament, also fairly decent. Holy Wave, very good card. Flower Cannon, definitely an underrated pick. Boring Storm can also be used to just kind of fill space in any deck. More cheap rookies. Another level 6 Grand Quagamon, good for piercing beatdown. Breakdramon, more piercing. Um, what does this guy do? Decent control attack, but it doesn't really seem like we have much going for a Digi-Strip just yet. More, DP booster, good. And then Monodramon, more cheap, cheap champions, cheap rookies. Beatdown does seem to be in our future. More DP boosting. Oh, another security attack buffer. That's good. More rookies, more jamming. Always good to see. Um, One thing to also note, keep track of is how many eggs we're pulling as well, because that's probably the most important thing, bar none. Um, Draw power, more other cards. Giga Blaster could also definitely facilitate some more piercing beatdown style play. Oh, Tai Kamiya. Now this is good in the sense that it's a setter, but lack of red level 6 at the moment does make it kind of lackluster in terms of total effect. But these great tornadoes are definitely going to be useful in the future. Still not a whole heck of a lot in terms of eye candy so far, in terms of pulls. Metal Garurumon, there we go. Um, this is decently pretty good for Swarm. Dimension Scissor also a very good pickup. Hornbuster also a very good pickup. Tidamon, just as a cheap beater, is pretty good, especially because you can load some inheritables on this guy to make him pretty tough. Um, Lilymon, good for dodging blocker. Oh, another setter, Matt Ishida. Um, Decent source strip, could get rid of some inheritables that way. Symphony number one is definitely probably the best removal tool we have access to at the moment. That's just walking form or option card form. Um, Definitely good to probably load up on as many of those as we can. Good for getting some more eggs. Kokuamon is definitely a rookie I want to see a lot more of because that security attack +1 can take some chunks, especially if we can load it with piercing. Ooh, Vidramon, secret rare. Decent for champion beatdown, but 6k is a little low to be swinging security willy-nilly. More Rosemon. Control is looking like a more favorable option. Holy Wave. If we can stick... Oh, another Vidramon. Okay. If we can find a yellow tamer or a good source of yellow, more red tamer, a good source of yellow on the field, playing Holy Wave with Rosemon might be a very good option for deck building. Magna Angemon, there we go. That's another very good, just kind of drop and forget. Recover one, gain some tempo. Seraphimon, okay. I think control might be in our future. I don't know if my friends are going to be too happy with me by the end of the episode. Yeah, not a whole heck of a lot going on here. Oh, Symphony number one. Very good. Get more of those, always nice. Nothing super special. Ooh, Metal Greymon. Damn, 3 secret rares in the span of not even 48. So that's pretty good. Metal Greymon, I think, is in an interesting position because there are some ways we can DP boost him to make him more on par with the level 6s. 9k security attack 3, lose 5 memory. Pretty decent on its own. Walking 3 checks with DP boost, is worthy enough on its own. It's a good first punch. But also digivolving onto it, plus 3k is a big number. And that definitely helps facilitate some of the more beatdown oriented strategies. Suspend a guy, plus 3k with piercing, beat over it, additional security checks if necessary. Very, very good setup for more of that kind of control-y beatdown style of play. And then in the close here, we'll see if we can pick up some more. Oh, Magna Angemon, there's another one. Some more option cards here. Oh, Mimi. Now here's a good one. So this is one that we can actually use. So since we have all these Rosemons, we now have the ability to just kind of swarm a bit more than usual. Rosemon, and I'm thinking definitely yellow is going to be an appealing option. Slash Angemon also probably the best walking removal in this set. Minus 8k pretty much gets rid of anything 8 or level 5 or lower, which can be a lot of Digimon we're dealing with, or also, coincidentally enough, other Slash Angemons. Nothing super great. Nothing we don't already have a bunch of. More Gravity Crushers I'm always happy to see. Tyrannomon. And what we get in our last pack. Not a whole heck of a lot. to speak of. More Kokuamon's always good. So we're going to get into deck building, and then we're going to see what everybody else is locked in for this week.
And all that. But anyways, like I said, 48 packs. That's 30. 48 packs of BTO1. Yeah. Pretty much what it reads. All the red Digimon with 4 or more Digivolutions gain +1 security check, which is really good. Any level 6 Digimon will have 4 sources with egg. So guaranteed +1 with a memory setter is overall really good. Tamers are also really good format if I ever want to do like a security control base. Here, nothing really too enjoyable. Drabu's really good if I wanted to ever do boof control later down the line. Breakdramon, like I said, I could probably use the tie here if I pull any more for this guaranteed piercing, so I could actually punch through the Digimon. Oblivion Bird's not really that good. Akuamon's a funny card. Oh, that's definitely going into the deck if I pull more of it. Blade of True, not really. I don't think it's gonna really get into the deck. No. Another big Breakdramon. Probably I can do a something with that. Flower Cannon's overall decent. I might throw it in the deck, but it's not like I really have green Digimon at all. Zudamon's a good on play draw 2 cards. And you can just go into a level 6 after that. That's really good. Metal Greymon, if I have any boosters for them. Dimension Scissors, oh, that's a funny one. Could probably get several piercings in a turn with that. If they try to go big. Uh, Upamon, really good card, especially if I do any blue decks later on the line that just likes trashing Digivolution cards. War Greymon, oh my god, this is so good. Holy cow. Oh, that's huge. Gravity Crush is also really big. That's going to be huge for the deck build I'm going to try and be doing at this point. Another Gravity Crush, perfect. I don't know if I saw them earlier or not. Mm, not really that good. I'm just reading that. Howling Cluster Crusher can be really good later on when we start dealing with annoying inheritables. Holy Wave, good for security control decks if I ever want to make one. Uh, Nothing too much. All right. Uh, I know I've looked over it a couple times. Blast Fire is a unique card that could be used for helping us DP reduce someone's big Digimon later on. Because it says for the turn until the end of opponent's next turn. That's really good. Mm, Giving something blockers meh. I would rather have just a random 1k Digimon, because I don't think I'm going to get DP reduced really in set 1. Ooh, Draclon is interesting. Magna Angemon, that's really good. Ogremon's really good. Togemon can be really good just to search up for level 5s or higher if I'm bricking. Great Tornado, probably not going to use that. Palmon could be just a good generic searcher. One of my opponent's Digimon get minus 3k. Possibly could be really good. Interesting for mashed potatoes. If I do a green level 5 to a red level 6 is reduced by 4. I could see mashed potatoes like in some really good decks down the line. Symphony number 1 is not necessarily too good from what I understand. That's meh. And that's meh. Cerberusmon. You may trust 3 cards in your hand to unspend this Digimon. That seems like a lot. Holy Wave. Okay. Oh, that was a Skull Greymon. But Garudamon. Piercing. When this Digimon is blocked, draw 1 card. Okay. Ooh, plus 2k. Just inheritable. That's really good. I'm trying to make aggro beat. Okay. 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 Nuclear laser I might use. Where Garurumon's the same one as the Metal Greymon. Okay. So far, interesting. My third break drawn, let's go. Second dimension scissors from what I'm understanding. But from what I know is like I could just rookie rush and be able to do just fine. This is on play too. Okay. So that might not be as useful. Okay. Second Akuamon, that's really good. Loader Leo, just a 10k vanilla, that's really good for a level 5. For especially early formats like we've been, what I've been saying anyways. Okay. Especially if I go with piercing, that's really good. Rosemon, let's go. Really good stall card. Ranamon with jamming. Ooh, that's really good. Third Akuamon from what I understand. That's really good. Secret rare, let's go. Let's get that baby in the collection. That's gonna be really good if I want to try and do You what? Okay. 11K fucking I swore. Be sorry. Uh four four checks? That's insane. That's really good. Okay. I don't even know where I was getting the four checks from. Great tornado. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I'm going aggro, guys. Red aggro. Ooh. Okay. That is actually nah. Okay. Serafimon. I'm going to throw in my deck. It's another security attack. I don't know if I had four Coolmons, but now I do. A second tie. Oh my god, that's huge. I got a second Magnamon? Magna Anja? Oh, this is huge. What? Gru- okay. Yeah, I think I pulled pretty bloody well. Exactly four Coolmons. I love to see that. Two, 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 five. Only one Greymon, sadly. And it was a common, too, I think. Common, uncommon, something like that. That's sad. Jagamon I wouldn't really be using. Maybe to extend my turn for that, but I don't think I really need to. Because I think there's one, two, three, probably if I wanted to do 8 megas. One, two, three, four, five, six, probably megas. Focus on piercing. Yeah, I like this. This is really good. Regs and all that. Let's add it to the collection, and that's where let's get to the deck list.
Hello, everyone. Just kind of getting into a deck profile before the games here. After doing some thinking, it seems my initial analysis in the pack opening was more or less what carried through into the actual deck building. All things considered, I'd say we got pretty lucky. I mean, three secret rares in 48 packs is pretty good. Now these Japanese cards do have increased rates, so I expect that to fully um, never happen again once we get into the English printings. But nonetheless, pretty good pack opening if I do say so myself. Now, as in terms of our strategy, two Rosemon pretty much kind of set this as the like core build around for the deck in my mind. Just denies opponent some attacks, good card all around, decent body. Tidamon is cheap, 12k is big, just a beater Bungus guy. Seraphimon gives you some sustain. 10k is a little weak, but we have cards to mitigate that. And then Security Tech +1 is always good to have. Now, Breakdramon was kind of the snap decision. There were some other lists I was tinkering around with because we also pulled a Metal Garurumon. So I was thinking about running a very heavily blue low end and then using that to kind of just call out guys. But one Metal Garurumon doesn't really make for having a whole strategy centered around. But we did get a lot of red support, a lot of yellow support, a lot of green support. So that's kind of what's the main focus of what's going on here. So Breakdramon, good damage. Taikamiya buffs him up. 14k if he's on top of Metal Greymon, plus maybe some other inheritables along the way. Makes it so that pretty much Omnimon is the only card in this set that can really take him out on a security swing, which is another card we didn't get any of, but like I said, being a yellow and green focus, we really don't have much room for him to begin with. Metal Greymon, Security Attack +2, we can buff him up with other cards. Lose 5 memory when attacking is good, but if we can clear the full 3, potentially higher security checks, then we're in pretty good shape. Lilymon dodges blocker really easily, could lead to game a lot easier. Mega Kabuterimon, another cheap Digivolution at 2 for a level 5 is really good. And then also with Rosemon, I figure the suspension inheritable is pretty much online a lot more often than some of the other level 5s we pulled. Mistymon is pretty much my go-to option for controlling the Rookie Rush spam. So if there's going to be some decks that are just like all 2-cost rookies, play this, kill them, we're in business. At least some of them. Some of those ones have 4k, which makes it a little iffy, but I would say potential board control is a little better than no board control at all. Magna Angemon, recovery tool, slap him down, Seraphimon Digivolve, or any of the other guys too. Makes for a pretty good 2-turn combo. Kabuterimon, 1 cost, Digivolution, 5k is a sizable body, plus 1k for every suspended Digimon your opponent controls, pretty big, makes all these guys much bigger. Woodmon, this and Monmon are the only blockers we got, and we only pulled 2 Woodmon and 1 Monmon, so our defense outside of Rosemon is a little lacking. Tyrannomon for jamming, and then Angemon for more rookie control. Kokuamon makes all of our 6s hit a lot harder. Probably, I would say, one of the most crucial cards of the set. 1 cost Digivolution is a bit of a lot, but it does allow you to hit a lot harder and end games a lot faster. Tentomon, suspending guys, suspends Monmon, so if somebody's loaded up on blockers, we can mitigate that a little easier. Plus, it also allows us to beat over some of their lower guys if we have a Breakdramon or a Piercing setup in general kind of going. Goblymon, cheap, 2 cost, 0 cost Digivolution. Most of the some of the 2-cost ones that were 4k had 1-cost Digivolution, so I figured just to stick with the 0-cost Digivolution in case of needing a rookie. And then Gomamon, cheap. If you kill him, you get a memory. Pretty simple. In terms of tamers, I'd say we kind of hit the jackpot. Memory setters are pretty hard to come by being in the rare slot, and there's a lot of cards in the rare slot. I'd say we especially hit the jackpot hitting 2 Taikamiya. I would say it'd probably be better if we hit 2 Mimi, but it is what it is. This also kind of became a kind of a linchpin of the deck, allowing a lot of high damage plays with Breakdramon specifically. Matt Ishida's fine too, but personally I wish we got a Yellow Tamer instead, because Holy Wave and Symphony are really only online when we have Seraphimon, Angemon, or any of the other yellow guys online. In terms of other option cards, Flower Cannon, good removal card. Wish we got more of that. Suspend a guy, beat over it. Pretty kind of what the name of the game in this deck is. Hornbuster also helps facilitate that a lot, like 3 memory insta-kill with these 2 cards, essentially. Pretty nice. Holy Wave, recover, just a good card. 6 memory is a little much, but I think it is manageable. Symphony is probably one of our best removal tools. Slash Angemon is really the only clear-cut removal option for Digimon. I would say this is the only clear-cut one for a option card, but outside of level 4 and lower, it's just pretty much as useless by and large. Great Tornado, 2K, extra security attack, big punch. Nuclear Laser was kind of one of the more, I don't know if I'd say tech choices, but one of the more cards I had to really decide on putting in. Now, draw power, I would say, is not really necessary in this format just because everything you can just digivolve, so it doesn't really matter. But having extra draw power plus 2K, pretty good card all around. And then Gravity Crush allows us to potentially get some big plays going. Certainly, it does give our opponent memory on the crackback, but you know, allowing us to do things, I would say, is probably a bigger benefit than the lose to memory. Um, I might actually end up switching the ratios on Nuclear Laser and Gravity Crush just to kind of help things out. And then in terms of eggs, Fremon seemed like the most live. Fremon and Cubimon seemed like the effects that would happen the most. Um, have 5 or more security. We got a lot of sustain in the deck. I figure it's going to be fine. Fremon having 2 or more suspended Digimon. Rosemon kind of makes that pretty good, so having 13k on Rosemon is pretty nice. Wanyamon is just kind of a dead egg. I really didn't have any better options in terms of eggs, so this is what we went with. And I guess in case they play a guy, if we find more Magna Angemons out there, if they just kind of play them, then we're in business there. Yokomon is pretty much exclusively going to be happening for Breakdramon, as it is piercing. But a lot of other guys can make use of that plus 1k, makes beating over other suspended Digimon pretty useful. Now, in terms of what I'm expecting, I would say Rosemon Control is going to be a popular deck. I would say that the Rookie and Champion Beatdown is also probably going to be big, so that's kind of why I'm trying to bring some more defensive styled options that can also run high damage, just to kind of mitigate a lot of what could be at the same time. But I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone's put together. I feel like we're in a good position to make some really cool strategies going forward. So we'll see how these games turn out.
Alrighty then. I guess this is my deck list time with what's necessarily going on. So let's do this short and sweet of the rundown. I'm running 4 red eggs, 1 Upamon. Uh, Not really much to really say about it. It is just I'm planning on attacking into opponent's Digimon with Breakdramon or attacking their security face, but mainly I'm focusing on clearing their board control style with the deck with two Yokomons, 2 Baby Domons, just to gain the extra power against their megas if they ever get any megas out. 1 Upamon as a I think I only pulled one as well. If they go rookie rush-ish type thing, start playing out Digimon for cheap, I can just swing with this, draw an extra card. Gravity Crush, really good card overall. The only downside is giving my opponent 2 memory at the end of my turn, but it just extends my turn, able to go into Megas when I need it. Great Tornado. I was a little hesitant on putting the card in the deck, but not really many cards I can really throw in replace of it. It's a good card to add to my hand if I have 3 extra memory left over. If I have several Gravity Crushes, I can just play it down. My big guy gets more power and another security check. Pretty much, I'm going to try and smack face as fast as I can. Uh, Dimension, Shred- Dimension Shredder or Scissors, kind of the same deal right here. That's why I'm running more green and there's only a few blue cards. Is because green, you need a still color requirement for our format for option cards and all that. So I'm running more green than it is anything else because I'm mainly going red green. Dimension Scissors if they have a decent sized board, I guess. Again, I can just clear it if they swung with everything and there's like a good majority still out on board. And it gives me an extra attack for piercing plus one security check type thing as well if it battles in it. So that's like 4 checks if I have tie out. Tie, overall, a really good card. In general, a good memory setter. And it gives me access to my red option cards super easy if I don't have any red sources. It's a memory setter for one, so if I have two or less memory, I get set to three memory. And if I have a mega that all my megas are red, if there's a red Digimon with four or more sources, it gains security attack plus red, security attack plus one, which is an extra damage. Really good card. Uh, and I'm hoping to hopefully drawing it. It's really good. Uh, for Mana Dramon, it's a 2 cost, so I can play it for cheap without passing over turn. And it's a 3K beat stick. 3K beat sticks beats majority of any rookie in this format in a way, unless you're Mushroomon. Uh, really good. Uh, Gabumon, all he's in here is just a free draw. Hard play him out if I have nothing else in hand. Get another draw. It pretty much makes my 40 card deck at the start of the game into a 39 card deck. Uh, two Monmons, pretty much, it's a blocker if I really desperately need it. Not too much more to say about that. 4 Mushroomons, again, same thing with the Monjamon. It's just a 2 cost rookie, and I need sources for my little bit of option cards here. Super cheap and all of that. Tentomon, uh, one of your opponent's Digimon, I can suspend one of their rookies to set up for Dimension Scissors if I don't have it set up properly. And it's just a rookie, so I can Digivolve. 4 Akuamons because it's a funny format. It's a generic effect that says while this Digimon is level 6 or higher, against security attack plus 1. So my red Digimon are just gonna gain extra security attack, which is really good. I only pulled one Greymon. That's kind of rough. It's generic, just 2k power, and it's a 2 cost evolution. Pretty much helps me set up for my megas for them to be able to punch over, or even my Garudamon here. Tyrannomon, good jamming. Can only pulled one of it. It's a good jamming thing that I can just swing at security, and it most likely won't die because I'm guessing everyone else isn't going to be running uh any option cards to delete my things, so it's just a free swing if anything. Tyrannomon, a really good thing about Tyrannomon is a 1 cost evolution, so I can just Digivolve into him for 1 and then probably get another Digivolution off, or I choke my opponent at 1, which is really good, which makes it where they have limited plays on their turn. And it's a 6k beater, so it most likely won't die to any rookies or champions in the format. Ogremon, really good card, has generic jamming. Same thing as the Tyrannomon here, just I pulled 4 of it. Togemon allows me to search for my level 5s if I am breaking on them. I just Digivolve in this, activates when Digivolving, look at top 3, add a level 5 Digimon generic, so I can just grab any level 5. 2 Garudamons for that early piercing damage, which Greymon and Baby Domon will give it plus 4k, so it's 11k, it only loses to a Mega in this format. And I swing into one of their Digimon. Perfect. Akuamon, because I'm going with the theme, I'm going to be swinging into their Digimon to deal damage. Uh, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, gain 1 memory. Generically really good, especially if I can pair it up well with Dimension Scissors. So I can probably gain around like at least 2 memory. Well, at least one and dealing a lot of damage. And Lilymon's here to say if I go into a Mega, it's more. I'm able to suspend one of their blockers if they have something on board. It's just more of a versatile toolkit. 2 Secret Rare Metal Greymons. This is what I'm really happy about. I might lose 5 memory if I swing with this thing, but it's 3 checks. And if I go into, if I Digivolve instead into a Mega, it's plus 3k power, so this won't be dying to anything. Really good. Like, I think my key one I'm probably wanting to Digivolve more into is Garudamon or Akuamon, but for, it just depends on how the games get set up and all that, but 2 War Greymons, the 2 I've pulled, which this guy gains an extra damage, plus it doesn't check any security cards, like on option cards, so it's like, this add to hand, or any, like, if they do have a big blowout, like, removal card, it will not check it. It does not activate for option cards. It's a good get around. And then Break Dramon is here for generic piercing and able to swing through enemy Digimon. And with my power gain from my inheritables that I have in here, or extra security checks from Akuamon, I think it should be fine. I think it should be an easy collapse, I would say. Able to just Digivolve up into Mega, but I can definitely do things early on, at least by level 5. Level 4s, I have my jammings. So I think I have a good chance in winning this game, or at least this mini tournament. And let's, I guess, hop into the games.
Anything but Drabu.
All right. We'll start
I'm the
by
only owner.
Digivolving for 1 into Kokuamon, draw, and then I will play. I'll play Mon to put you to 2.
Alrighty. I going to first draw for turn. Then I'll move up Kudamon. Uh, that's fine. I'm gonna swing Kudamon into your security, getting a draw from Upamon.
Yeah.
I might as well. I think I will let this go. Dies to Goblimon.
Ow! My guy! Alrighty. I'm going to Digivolve for 2 into Kuwagamon. Drawing for Digivolution. Um,
I see he went with more of the on-play champions, which is interesting.
yeah, I mean, I got 6 copies of Gravity Crush in my pulls, so I might as well flex that. I'm gonna slap down my giant metal Greymon for 3 and draw.
Oh,
Okay.
there's the thing that wrecked me round 1.
Yeah, well, at least I have a blocker, like, ready to go. I really cannot do a whole hell of a lot from here, so I'm just going to play Matt Ishida and pass you at 1.
Alrighty. Hatch. Draw. I am going to Gravity Crush to gain 2 memory.
Mm-hmm.
Then I am going to Digivolve into Hercules Kabuterimon for 3.
Okay.
for
What?
Digivolution. Then I'm going to swing into your security at 13k
All right, fine by me.
with piercing. Yeah. Alrighty.
Do you want to unsuspend him by paying 3 memory?
And one of the rare attacks twice per turn.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to Digivolve in the back to Kokuamon for 1, and then Gravity Crush will put you to 3.
That was
To
actually
continue.
amazing.
All right, Digivolve, draw.
So
Hmm, that kind of sucks. That's okay. Yeah, I'm noticing a lack of like one specific type of card, but that's fine. I will play
Yeah.
Mistymon for 7, putting you to 4.
I was about to say that doesn't really do much because that's only for the turn and you can't get enough kill him. God, DP reduction is so bad in VT1.
Yeah, I was kind of
Um,
expecting more of you guys to run like low DP aggro, so that's kind of what I filled my deck with.
I
Well,
didn't know all 3 of us were going aggro. Big beat. That's what we all went with.
I'm on beat, as they say. I might as well, if I'm gonna do the beat stick build, I might as well beat the stick. I'm going to swing with Hercules Kabuterimon in the security
all right,
at
check.
13k.
Oh, Megahorn.
I will suspend your Kokuamon. And then at this
That's
turn,
And then
that.
end of attack, I will spend 3 memory to unsuspend Hercules Kabuterimon.
okay.
Then I will swing again.
All right, Angemon.
Then I am not going to do that again. Instead, I'm going to play tie for 4.
Okay. Draw for turn. Promotes. Oh, promotes. There we go. Okay. So I will Digivolve my Mistymon into Titamon for 2.
Big guy.
So then I will beat over your Hercules Kabuterimon.
That's unfortunate.
I see.
Then I will Digivolve for 1 into Kabuterimon. Draw. And then I will beat over your Kokuamon. Do I get anything for this? Nope. Okay. And then since you're going to 3 anyway, I will... Actually, I think it's time we start putting the beats in, so I'm going to swing Tentomon. Dies. Tentomon on Tentomon Violence. And then I will play another Tentomon, putting you to 3.
Is there an echo in here? Alrighty, draw for turn. I will hatch. Digivolve Cupimon into Kudamon for 0. Then...
Are you from Splatoon, bro?
Bogo's Binted. I'm going to play Palmon for 3 to reveal the top 3 cards in my deck.
At a level
And
4,
then,
right?
yeah, add a level 4 and then bottom deck the rest.
Oh, you got 2 Metal Greymons?
I got 3.
What?
Jesus Christ, that's
Yeah.
insane.
I got 3 of the Digimon too, if you can believe it.
What?
Then
What?
I'm going to Digivolve Frigimon in the back for 2.
Okay.
There's no way you pulled 6 secret rares out of your packs.
Anja.
I pulled 3, but
I can show you it afterwards.
I thought I was the fucking cracked. Hmm.
Yeah, first pack I
draw.
opened.
I have these
I
on
don't know if you're here
suspend.
for it, but I was like, oh dang, I got a secret rare already.
So it's a 3. Okay. I think we will just start by swinging Titamon for 1 check at 12. Right.
Drabumon.
Lives. Then, as much as I don't like it, it's the only way that I continue to survive. So I will play Flower Cannon to suspend your Palmon, and then I will beat over it with Tentomon.
Alright, that's kind of weird, champ.
Yeah, well, I only have the 1 blocker, so I would like to preserve my security for as long as possible. And then I will Digivolve into Lilymon for 2. Yes, here we go.
My go.
Bro's building up that Digimon. Normally.
I'll get set to yeah, this is a completely legal stack right here. That's crazy. I get set to 3 because of tie. Then I will. Is that worth it? I can get with that. Yeah, you know what? It is. I'm gonna swing with jamming into security with Frigimon.
Okay. Woodmon.
Alrighty, it lives. As a Jama. I will Digivolve into Okuamon for 2. Draw for Digivolution. Then I will play Gravity Crush for 0 to gain 2 memory.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will Digivolve into Seraphimon for 3 to recover 1. And yeah, draw for Digivolution. I guess I should have done that in the other order, but it don't really matter. Make sure to complain about it in the comments. It builds engagement. I just want to full send here. Yeah, I kind of have to full send here. I don't have any blockers. I'm gonna hard drop Magna Angemon for 7 to put you at 9 after Gravity Crush.
That's crazy. Okay.
He's being cocky now.
Well,
I
I
am
mean, he
not. That is the safe way.
does not have much options left here.
Yeah.
Question of the day: what set did you guys start playing Digimon?
The Beelzemon Advanced deck, whatever one that was. I think it was BT13.
I think BT13 was my first set.
Oh, that's Blastace and Beelzemon I think came out. No, Blastace was BT14.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it was roughly around there. I think it was BT12, BT13. I think that's when the advanced deck came out.
Alright, Digivolve into Breakdramon for 3.
Oh, hell no.
And then I'm going to use Titamon to beat over your Seraphimon. So you do not have any.
Why? Okay.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Because I still win here anyway. Well, I
not
don't. I punted lethal, but I would rather be safe if one of my guys is to die. So I'm going to play Great Tornado on Breakdramon to give it 2k and an extra security check for 3. Set modifiers +2.
And then make sure you save values.
Alright. So I will attack your security for 3 checks,
At
and then I
13.
will also suspend your Magna Angemon using Lilymon's Inheritable.
Alrighty, so that's 1, 2.
What are
I
you
will
suspending?
I'll suspend Mon,
Okie
and
dokie.
add Hornbuster to my hand, and then one more check is TK. TK
Wow.
is on play.
Wait, this might be lethal.
Stack, reveal 1 card among it, add to my hand. If it's a yellow card, recover 1, and then shuffle.
Is it you may reveal? Oh, okay.
No, it's not a May effect.
Damn. You better have a yellow card in there. What card did you
It
add?
was not a yellow card.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, we will swing
Hope you
with
disconnected.
Tentomon.
I win by forfeit. Just kidding.
Am I actually disconnected?
It had a pop-up, but I don't think you're actually disconnected.
Okay.
Yeah, Kuamon, so that's
Tentomon
good.
dies, so then I swing with Goblymon. Yes, I'm not 0-2 week 1. Let's fucking go.
It's 1-1-1. That's
God,
insane.
I would have actually been 2-0 if I didn't fucking punt that first game. That's insane. Oh my god. So how are we feeling about set 1, guys?
Really
All 3
like
of us brought the same exact deck.
Yeah, pretty
yeah,
much.
basically.
Is anybody
I
else
opted
recording
for
right
more
now?
draw power and less blocking. I am.
Oh,
Okay, because I'd want to stop. Alright. Alright.
sure, I'll keep this hand.
Sure. Alright, my start. So I will raise Cupimon. I will Digivolve into Goblymon for 0. And then I will Digivolve into Kabuterimon for 1. Here you go.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. I'll hatch an egg.
You guys
I'll-
think that Connor's other egg is Upamon?
Digivolve for 1 into a Coolmon. Draw a
I'll
card.
spoil it a little bit. I have 4 different eggs in this deck.
Oh, good.
For 4, I'll play Tai Kamiya.
Alright. Draw. Promote. I liked your move so much, I think I'll do the same and play my own Tai Kamiya for 4.
Oh my god, aggro!
And then I will swing for 1 check at 5, drawing a card off of Cupimon. Crossing the fingers here. Oh, punished. All right, well, that's fine. I'm actually okay with that. It's one less card for you to have on deck.
And you can't get draws off of Cupimon now.
True. And I don't like it, but for 5, I'm gonna drop Woodmon from my hand.
I see. Nice blocker. I wish I had any of those for my draft, man.
Oh, don't worry, mine are few and far between as well.
You don't need blockers if you end the game before it gets to your opponent's turn.
Did you all for 1 Dark Tyrannomon, draw a card. This is so rough. This is so rough. That's not enough. Okay. I'll be honest. What I'm going to do is give you 2 and play a whole bunch of guys.
Yeah, well, that'll do something. All right, draw for turn, raise, get set to 3 from tie. I will play Nuclear Laser for 3 to draw 2 cards. And then Woodmon gets plus 2k, which like doesn't really matter all that much.
It's important that he's trying.
And then I think I'm probably just going to do it again.
Wow. Okay.
Draw
Yeah,
2.
he's digging.
All right, well, your go.
I'll draw. Oh, that's a card. That's a card. Hatch. Digivolve for 2. Into Tyrannomon. Draw a card. This deck would work out so much better if I had the right cards. Who would have guessed? I'm going to activate Gravity Crush, gain 2 memory.
Okay.
For 3, activate Great Tornado on this guy.
Okay.
We're going to gain 2k. Oh, sorry. I'm at 0. And then swing at security for 6k, jamming. 2 checks.
I think I will let it go.
Okay, jamming. Yeah, let's go.
And I said this in my explanation of my deck. I feel like jamming
Ring.
is way better than it would otherwise be in this because there aren't really any security bombs. Since we only
Swing.
opened BT1, we don't have access to a Gaia Force or anything like that.
Yeah. I'll Digivolve for 3.
All right.
Little guys.
All right, draw for turn. Digivolve into Goblimon. Draw again. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's just not a good way of doing this. Right, I think Digivolve into Lilymon for 2.
Oh, by the way, you're at 3 right now. Gravity Crush.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, well, that makes this a little easier then. So then I will Digivolve into Rosemon for 3.
Ooh, this is a good one. Not a good play.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how much it's going to save me, but I will beat over your Tyrannomon. See how I can declare an attack here. And then for 7, I will play Magna Angemon.
Wow!
All reliable.
We're not out of the game yet, boys.
I'll
Perfect
draw.
cards.
Digivolve, draw. Not what I'm looking for cards. I hate to say this.
Was Rosemon pass good enough?
For 7, I'll play Akuamon and then pass turn.
Jesus Christ. Okay. We're doing better than I thought we were.
Yeah. That was a really good play.
For 1. Oh, yeah.
Is Rosemon's effect only once per turn?
Nope.
No.
Man.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Why don't we see that card nowadays? Seems really good.
It's gonna get deleted. It's been power crept to hell, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. It is only an 11k mega.
Okay.
I get it.
Alright. I will swing Kabuterimon at for 7k because of Wanyamon's effect. Alright, just barely cleared that.
Okay.
And then I will activate Symphony number 1 Polyphony to delete your
Jesus.
Lilymon.
Damn it.
Oh,
Okay. That was really good.
That's for 5, so you're at 4.
one of the only good DP reduction cards.
Yeah, I was saying that in my
Oh,
profile that it's like
yeah.
literally the only it's like the only card that does any kind of actual removal.
Yeah, can I tell you something? Do you know reading explains the card? Swing at security.
Alright. 1 check and then suspend
Nope.
one of your other Digimon.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, I have to actually oh shit. Whoopsie daisy. I thought it was better than
Did
it
you know?
was. Well,
Did
I
you know
just threw
reading the
the
card explains? Did you know reading the card explains the card?
Yeah, well I just threw. That's my fault. Whoopsie daisies.
Yay! I'm not going 2 at all. 0-2.
Yeah. Alright. So
Scoop up.
yeah. Alright.
I think probably earlier formats we can probably, since we're going through this. All right, here we go.
Game 1.
Game 1. First time trying to do this. Do I want this hand? Oh god. I don't think that's good. I don't know what's a good hand though. All right.
Not gonna lie, Dawson, I think your last hand was better.
We'll see. Starting. I'm going to hatch. Oopamon.
Classic.
Digivolve for 1 into Mushroomon. Oh,
Classic.
that was right.
Classic pass for 1. I see. I go.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm going to hatch Cupimon by the. Oh yeah, draw for turn. Gonna hatch Cupimon. Then I'm going to Digivolve for 0 into Palmon. And draw for Digivolution. And then I'm going to pass it over to you at 1 by Digivolving into Greymon for 2.
Okay. That's interesting. Draw. Digivolve for 1 into Dark Tyrannomon. Drawing a card. Then I'm gonna Digivolve for 3 into the secret rare Metal Greymon.
Alrighty. My go. I'll draw. I'm going to move up my boy Greymon.
Oh yeah, let me.
Alrighty. I think that's a pretty cool move you did there. Actually, hold on. Do I want to do that? I would have to do both of those. Yeah, you know what? That's a cool move. I raise you another secret rare metal.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Digivolution.
Oh no!
Now I'm going
I got punished. The whiff punish of hell.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna full send. I'm going to swing with Metal Greymon. First
With
off,
11k.
yeah, I'm getting a draw from Cupimon, losing 5 memory, and yeah, I should probably. There we go. Then into your security for 3 checks at 11k.
1, 2, 3. Jesus!
Love to see that 2 gravity crushes in security.
Oh, I got punished so hard. Okay. I guess I'm gonna draw. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, you couldn't have came at a better time.
I should probably. There we go.
Oh, this slightly sucks, actually, now that I think about it. You don't have that, though, so I can freely do this. Digivolve for 3 into Wargreymon, gain a security check, and I will swing at your security for 2 checks.
2 checks
At 14,
14.
Yeah, 14k.
Alrighty. That's 1. I get to play tie for free.
Yes,
That's
you do.
2 Kawagamon. And is that everything? Almost. We only had 2 checks, right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
And then for 4, I will play Mon.
Interesting. My go.
Yep.
Draw for turn, hatch, and Upamon.
Set to 3.
Yep. It's at the 3 because of tie.
I see we went aggro style with this.
Okay. Oh, that's so silly. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me do some math here. I am going to play 1 Gravity Crush to gain 2
Oh
more.
my god.
Then I'm going to play a 2nd Gravity Crush to gain 2 more memory.
Okay.
Then I am going to Digivolve into Break Dramon for 3, drawing for Digivolution.
God damn it.
And then I am going to play Bird Dramon for 4 to give Break Dramon an additional security attack.
Okay, buddy.
Then I'm going to swing into your security with 3 checks.
I'll take it. Break Dramon, yeah. I see we went similar routes here, buddy.
Yeah. However, I am now in a very rough spot as
You're about to lose 4 memory off of this.
Yeah, I'm going to try to give you the least amount of memory I can. I'm just play Izzy for 2. And then you gain 4 memory.
I got 6. I will unsuspend, draw a card, hatch an egg, Digivolve into this, drawing a card.
For 1.
Is it for 1? Oh, it is for 1. You're so right.
You so for real.
He is so for real. Uh-huh. I will swing at your Break Dramon, drawing a card from Upamon.
Alrighty. And then they clash,
Just
right?
crash.
Yeah, they crash.
No, wait, no, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Because all of my DP bonuses are my turn. And
oh
you
yeah,
have
because I'm bigger. Yeah, I'm bigger.
Oh, that worked out pretty well.
Digivolve for 2 into Greymon, drawing a card. Play for 2. This. Play for 4. Another Mon. Here we go.
Okay, no, I think the game's over here. You don't even know.
I don't even know.
For turn. Then, using my green source, I'm going to play Dimension Scissor.
Oh,
one of my Digimon gain the following effect for the turn. When this Digimon deletes the opponent's Digimon battle and survives, unsuspend it. I'm going to swing into your security for 1 check with Bird.
No! Damn it!
Yeah, he had the out.
He did.
That's crazy.
Nice blockers. What if I said no? Oh,
like
man.
Nice blockers, dummy.
This is going to be like heaven for me. I love Dimension Scissor so much. And
it's probably going to be very relevant for these first 2 weeks.
It's good.
No! Damn it!
All right. So is it me and Narwhal or me and you?
Sure, I'll face you.
All right. All right. Hmm. All right.
Sure, I'll keep this hand.
Sure. All right. My start. So I will raise
Mhm.
Cupimon. I will Digivolve into Goblimon for 0. And then I will Digivolve into Kabuterimon for 1.
He's putting in Flame Hell Scythe into his deck.
Yeah, I wish.
Right.
I,
Man, I was in that. I can't believe I fucking threw that so hard. Oh my god.
there aren't even purple cards yet.
Oh wait, I don't. I actually can stop recording now. Let's go. I can cut all that extra video out besides like the ending
Oh,
bit.
All right. Round 2. Let's try not
I'm
to
gonna
throw this
keep this
time.
hand. We'll thug it out.
I will also
Yeah.
keep this hand.
Alrighty, I'm
You
going
guys need to
first.
live stream
Oh
so I
yeah.
can see.
Yo, Connor, you should stream for him.
All right.
Alrighty. Um, I, you go, oh, there we go. Alrighty. I will hatch. Then I will Digivolve into Kudamon for 0. Draw for Digivolution. Then I will play Drabumon for 3 to draw 1 card from the top of my deck.
Not Drabu. Anything but Drabu.
All right.
And then
We'll
we'll
start
only.
by Digivolving for 1 into Kokuamon. Draw. And then I will play. I'll play Mon to put you to 2.
Alrighty. I going to well first draw for turn. Then I'll move up Kudamon. Uh, that's fine. I'm gonna swing Kudamon into your security, getting a draw from Upamon.
Yeah.
I might as well. I think I will let this go. Dies to Goblimon.
No, my guy. Alrighty. I'm going to Digivolve for 2 into Kuwagamon. Drawing for Digivolution. Hmm.
I see he went with more of the on-play champions, which is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I got 6 copies of Gravity Crush in my pulls, so I might as well flex that. I'm gonna slap down my giant metal Greymon for 3 and draw.
Oh, there's
Okay.
the thing that wrecked me round 1.
Yeah, well, at least I have a blocker, like, ready to go. I really cannot do a whole hell of a lot from here, so I'm just going to play Matt Ishida and pass you out 1.
Alrighty. Hatch. Draw. Hmm. I am going to Gravity Crush to gain 2 memory.
Mm-hmm.
Then I am going to Digivolve into Hercules Kabuterimon for 3, drawing for Digivolution.
Okay.
Then I'm going to swing into your security at 13k with
All right, fine
piercing.
by me.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Do you want to unsuspend him by paying 3 memory?
And one of the rare attacks twice per turn.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to Digivolve in the back to Kokuamon for 1, and then Gravity Crush will put you to 3. And then
That
draw
was
for
actually
Digivolution.
amazing.
All right, Digivolve, draw.
So tasty.
That kind of sucks. That's okay. Yeah, I'm noticing a lack of like one specific type of card, but that's fine. I will
Option
play.
Yeah.
I will play Mistymon for 7, putting you to 4.
I was about to say that doesn't really do much because that's only for the turn and you can't get enough to kill him. Gosh, DP reduction is so bad in VT1.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting more of you guys to run like low DP aggro, so that's kind of what I filled my deck with.
I didn't know
Oh.
all 3 of us were going aggro. Big beat. That's what we all went with.
I'm on beat, as they say. I might as well, if I'm going to do the beat stick build, I might as well beat the stick. I'm going to swing with Hercules Kabuterimon into security at
Alright,
13k.
check.
Oh, Mega Horn.
I will suspend your Kokuamon.
Alrighty,
That's
then
worth
end of
that.
attack, I will spend 3 memory to unsuspend Hercules Kabuterimon. Then I will swing again.
Alright, Angemon.
Alrighty. Then I am not going to do that again. Instead, I'm going to play tie for 4.
Okay. Draw for turn. Promotes. Oh. Promotes. There we go. Okay. So I will Digivolve my Mistymon into Titamon for 2.
Big guy.
So then I will beat over your Hercules Kabuterimon.
That's unfortunate.
I see.
Then I will Digivolve for 1 into Kabuterimon. Draw. And then I will beat over your Kokuamon. Do I get anything for this? Nope. Okay. And then since you're going to 3 anyway, I will... Actually, I think it's time we start putting the beats in, so I'm going to swing Tentomon.
Tentomon.
Dies. Tentomon on Tentomon Violence. And then I will play another Tentomon, putting you to 3.
Is there an echo in here? Alrighty, draw for turn. I will hatch Digivolve Cupimon into Kudamon for 0. Then
Are you from Splatoon, bro?
Bogo's Binted. I'm going to play Palmon for 3 to reveal the top 3 cards in my deck.
At a level 4, right?
Yeah, add a level 4 and then bottom deck the rest.
Oh, you got 2 Metal Greymons?
I got 3.
What?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ,
I got
that's insane.
I got 3 of the Digimon too, if you can believe it.
What?
Then I'm
What?
going to Digivolve Frigimon in the back for 2.
There's no way you pulled 6 secret rares out of your packs.
Anja.
I pulled 3,
I can
but
show you it
I
afterwards.
thought I was the fucking cracked.
Yeah, first pack I
alright,
opened.
draw.
I don't know if you're
I have
here
these on
for it,
suspend.
but I was like, oh dang, I got a secret rare already.
So it's a 3. Okay. I think we will just start by swinging Titamon for 1 check at 12.
Drabumon.
Alright, lives. Um, then as much as I don't like it, it's the only way that I continue to survive. So I will play Flower Cannon to suspend your Palmon, and then I will beat over it with Tentomon.
Alright, that's kind of weird, champ.
Yeah, well, I only have the one blocker, so I would like to
That's
preserve Security for as long as possible. And then I will Digivolve into Lilymon for 2.
alrighty.
Yes, here we
My
go.
go.
Bro, building up that Digimon.
Draw.
Normally.
I'll get set to. Yeah, this is a completely legal stack right here. That's crazy. I get set to 3 because of tie. Then I will. Is that worth it? So I can get into that. Yeah, you know what? It is. I'm gonna swing with jamming and security with Frigimon.
Okay,
Alrighty, it lives.
Woodmon.
Because of Jama. I will Digivolve into Okuamon for 2. Draw for Digivolution. Then I will play Gravity Crush for 0 to gain 2 memory. Then I will
Mm-hmm.
Digivolve into Seraphimon for 3 to recover 1. And yeah, draw for Digivolution. I guess I should have done that in the other order, but it don't really matter. Make sure to complain about it in the comments. It builds engagement. I just want to full send here. Because, yeah, I kind of have to full send here. I don't have any blockers. I'm going to hard drop Magna Angemon for 7 to put you at 9 after Gravity Crush.
That's crazy. Okay.
He's being cocky now.
I am not.
Well, I
That
mean, he
is the safe play.
does not have much options left here.
Yeah.
Question of the day. What set did you guys start playing Digimon?
The Beelzemon Advanced deck. Whatever one that was. I think it was BT13.
I think BT13 was my first set.
Oh,
Was
that's
on
Blastace.
suspend.
Blastace and Beelzemon I think came out. No, Blastace was BT14.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was roughly around there. I think it was BT12, BT13. I think that's when the advanced deck came out.
Almost a year ago, I
Alright,
think.
Digivolve into Breakdramon for 3.
Oh, hell no.
And then I'm going to use Titamon to beat over your Seraphimon. So you do
Oh,
not have
What?
any.
Okay.
yeah, that's a weird one.
Because I still win here anyway.
I mean, not
Well, I
necessarily.
don't. I punted lethal, but I would rather be safe if one of my guys is to die. So I'm going to play Great Tornado on Breakdramon to give it 2k and an extra security check for 3. Set modifiers +2.
And then make sure you get save values.
All right. So I will attack your security for 3 checks,
Yeah, 13.
and then I will also suspend your Magna Angemon using Lilymon's inheritable.
Alrighty, so that's 1, 2. I will
What are you
suspend.
suspending?
I'll suspend Mon, then add Hornbuster to
Okie
my
dokie.
hand, and then one more check is TK. TK is
Wow.
on play. I can
Wait,
search
this
my
might be
security
lethal.
stack, reveal one card among it, add to my hand. For the yellow card, recover one, and then shuffle.
Is it you may reveal? Oh, okay.
No, it's not a May effect.
Damn. You better have a yellow card in there. What card? What
It
card
was
did you
not a
have?
yellow card.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he
All right,
disconnected. I
we'll
win by
swing with
forfeit.
Tentomon.
No, I'm just kidding.
Am I actually disconnected?
It had a pop up, but I don't think you're actually disconnected. Yeah, Kuamon, so
Okay.
that's game.
Tentomon dies. Swing with Goblymon. Yes, I'm not 0-2 week 1. Let's fucking go.
Dude, it's 1-1-1. That's insane.
God, I would have actually been 2-0 if I didn't fucking punt that first game. That's insane. Oh my god. So how are we feeling about set 1, guys?
I really like the
All
whole.
three of us brought the same exact deck.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
I opted
Uh,
for more draw
is anybody
power and
else
less
recording right now?
blockers. I am.
Oh,
Okay, because I'd want to stop to preserve my space in my computer. So do we want to do deck profiles? Show
I
each other
already
what we
Yeah,
did.
got.
yeah, we can do
No,
that.
I
Oh,
mean
you
like
mean
show each other our
okay?
decks.
Sure.
See what we pulled in our
Decks open.
Tata. Yeah, well, I think that's a perfect way to start 1-1-1.
Yeah. I mean, I would have
So
liked to win that
I will
second
go.
game, but to each their own, I guess. So basically, I got some kind of insane pulls. Um, I'm gonna send it in the call chat, like a screenshot. I want you to see the secret rares that I pulled. Anyway, I only put in 3 Gravity Crush. I got more than 3 Gravity Crush, but I just decided not to use them to fit other stuff in. I really wanted my main goal with the low end was to just have as much draw power as physically possible, and I feel like that worked out pretty well in my favor. Like especially because I got really lucky with the eggs.
That's
Like
insane,
I got the
actually.
best
Yeah.
two, and enough of them to like
No,
have
that's
the full
crazy.
thing. I kind of skimped on the tamers, I think, because I didn't get a lot.
Well, TK is going to be very useful, just kind of throughout later on.
Yeah, it'll be better once there's better yellow cards to search for.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, next set comes out with Shine Greymon.
True, that is the first Shine Greymon. But yeah, then Kakuamon obviously, because Kakuamon's really good here. Just given anything, security attack is really good. I managed to get 2 of the Greymons. Um, and then I didn't know what to do. Like I was really torn with my level fours, because if I had more Birdramon, I probably would have added more of those instead of Flare Rizamon, because I did not use Flare Rizamon a single time. Otherwise, it's mostly just on play suspend for Kawagamon, because that's just good, and then jamming on Frigimon, and then DP and security attack boost from the other guys. Magna Angemon is here because I got 1 copy of it, and it's just a free security recovery with a body attached to it, which yeah, it's really good. Then Okuamon once again, Dimension Scissor, and Piercing. 3 of my 6 Magas have piercing, and then Metal Greymon because it's really good, and I got 3 of them. And then we got for my level 6s Breakdramon because it's one of the higher DP Digimon or Megas at least, especially compared to the ones we are all using. So just being able to hit through things with piercing, it means that people are able to play less aggressively and in a very aggressive, aggression focused metagame at the moment. I feel like just the basically being like, if you're gonna hit me, you better kill me in one shot, better make it count, or else I'm gonna get rid of you guys. Is pretty.
Yeah, that was the same mentality that I had. It was like, rookie rush me, I dare you.
Yeah, and then we got Seraphim on here, because once again I got 3 of them, and they're really good. Because on play Magna Angemon, they get you turn back, and then you go into Seraphimon and swing with 2 checks, and uh, yeah, it also has enough like it's DP from its inheritable. So assuming that they didn't check any of your security before, you're going to be able to hit over a lot of megas, which isn't super important because you're going to be wanting to go for security, but it's a good option. And then Hercules Kabuterimon, I wish I had more memory, is what this card, I think of it. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned it. Hornbuster. I just wanted as much DP as possible, and this is probably the
That's
best.
actually a really good tech. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really good.
it's also one of the few like quote unquote security bombs because if they have a thing on the field and they're attacking with another thing, you can suspend both of them basically. Or they both end up suspended. It also is the best memory to DP ratio, I think. Yeah, that was kind of my game plan going in. And I feel like with how close I got to killing Connor in that last one, that I it was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I think all lists kind of showed their mettle, at least a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see you all pretty much next week on how, or bi-weekly. We're still figuring that out.
Yeah.
But bye. There we go.
Okay, look at the call chat real quick.
Okay. That's fucking
Damn.
insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be
All
all
right,
fun
yeah,
and games
these
till we
these
get.
videos are gonna take a million years to send to you, Dawson, but
Yeah, I should stop recording.